we're going to talk about a couple of companies that we met at the Mid-America Truck Show and things to consider about them right after this. Hello, I'm Mark, and welcome to Trucking Answers. So recently I went to the Mid-America Truck Show in Louisville, and it was good to see everybody there. Thanks for coming out and saying hello. Man, there's so many people down there. Most of you, if you didn't watch my marathon 4.5-hour live show, I was down there live broadcasting from the show. And what I did is go booth to booth, talking to recruiters and seeing what they had to say, asking them the questions that you're asking, so people that were on live could ask questions of the recruiters right there in case you couldn't be there, and then you can talk to everybody there without actually being there. So here's what happened with a couple of companies. First up, let's talk about Old Dominion. So I get to the Old Dominion booth and I give everybody the option. I tell them, look, I'm broadcasting live. I have however many people were live right then, 60 or 70 people. And I say, look, I've got a bunch of drivers live here. And I give them my card and say, would you like to answer some questions for the drivers? Mind you, these are recruiters. They're sent there to answer questions. So the Old Dominion guy says, no. All right. So I say, look, I'm going to have to tell everybody you don't want to answer any questions. As a recruiter, you have all these people waiting. What do you say? No. All right, wonderful. So off I went down the aisle, would not answer any questions. So I talked to a lot of other booths and finally get my way down to Crete. So Crete, there are two people in the booth. Neither of them can be bothered to even stand up and acknowledge that I've stopped there to say hello to them. Card, same thing. Will you answer any questions? No, they can go to the website and get answers to their questions. And he gives out the website, Crete, whatever, right? And their phone number, 800 don't ask Crete a question kind of thing. Okay, I said, you really don't want to answer any questions? No. We don't want to answer questions, a website, and here's the phone number. So I really find this incredible. These people for both places are recruiters, okay? They're sent there to recruit, presumably. They have a booth, which is over $1,000 because I checked into getting one. And the people there are paid to go there. And by the way, recruiters should have to travel the same way students travel. So any company that sends students around on crack on, they ought to crack on those recruiters around the country, all right? So, and they should have to send two to a room in some garbage motel somewhere. Anyway, that probably doesn't happen. They probably get a car, they get all their meals paid, they get travel paid, and so then they're there, they spend all this money, and they won't answer any questions. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. What does that say about the place if they don't want to answer any questions, especially Old Dominion? It's known to be a high-paying place. I get tons of people that write in that love working there. I don't get it. So here I wrote to them. I did write to both of them and said, hey, what's the deal? Why don't you want to answer my questions? What the heck do you send recruiters here? You can have a cardboard cutout of a recruiter with a bunch of cards that says, take a card and go check out our website. So now that some time has passed, I've received one response, Old Dominion. Okay, so, and since the person say you could use my name or whatever, they didn't know how to make this. So what they said is they're very sorry that I had bad experience there. They totally want drivers. And that person was there, but he didn't remember seeing me. So that must not have been the person I dealt with there. And, if there's any further questions that I have, please call them, everything. They're very apologetic about the whole deal, right? That they're there to answer questions. They want to insure me. Oh, we were absolutely there to answer questions. They don't know why that happened, that kind of thing. Crete. The response from Crete is this. Okay, that is the Crete response, Zippo, right? I wrote to them. They're hard to find an email there, but I did find one. And the email was an auto response that said, this person is out of the office, but will return Monday and at 7:30 and we'll be answering questions. That was some time ago now, and they've had an opportunity to respond. Not even a response. I just don't get it. I've recommended Crete here. If any of you are with Crete Carrier and have an in there, and have them get in contact with me, I'd really like to know why they spend thousands of dollars to send people somewhere that won't answer any questions. It doesn't make any sense. I've always said a company that doesn't answer questions, that's something that you should really be concerned about. It's something to really consider about a place if they won't answer any questions. So on the good side of it, like we'll say CFI, all right? CFI was very effusive in their answers, very nice about everything, answered all my questions, even weird questions that I threw to the guy. They even had the cell phone holder, which I thought was really good. So CFI gets the award for being probably the best there. And that's something to consider as well. You know, that they send people out there that really wanted to answer questions. You know, and they did answer my questions, no matter how wacky they were that I gave to them. So that's really good. Very happy to be there. You know, these Crete people too, they seemed really dour, like they didn't even want to be there. I guess I bothered their Jenga game or whatever they're playing on their phone. You should send people that really enjoy it, that have a passion for where they are. You know, you can feel that inside somebody when they're very passionate about the place they work for. That's who you want to have as a recruiter. You should have the passion for your place, or you should move on to somewhere else. So if you've got it in at Crete, let me know what it is. Tell them to get in contact with me. I'm everywhere. If you haven't watched my blog, right, and you can't watch, you have to read it. Watch it with your eyes. What am I saying? Go read the blog. I have a podcast. You can subscribe on your favorite podcasting app. It's everywhere. So that comes out. Be sure to check out the podcast, and we will be back soon. I'll be back. I'll be back. This is just going downhill, so we're out of here. See you on the next one.